Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Welcome in, everyone. Kate, Scott, and Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that talk. You could look at past performance, you could look at metrics, you could spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off, and from there, it's anybody's game.
Cordero Patterson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Reeled in by George Kittle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throwing on third, Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. They'll start from the 39. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Man in motion, out of the slot. Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Catch made by Chase Brown. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get a perfect start. They've got up 6-0. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. They just hit one.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second and 10. Again, it's Smith. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Smith. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Toss play to Barkley. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
It's a screen to Barkley. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
On second down, here's Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Throwing on third and long. Hits his running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down. Working inside the red zone. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Gets it to him on the screen. This gets up past the 20. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for Washington. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Again, Daniels to the air. Setting up the running back screen. Has some daylight through the 40. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. It's third and 2. Now Daniels. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that brings up fourth and short. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Daniels is going to throw again. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down, a run with Barkley. And this is down to the 28 before the defense holds it. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll come up first and 10.
First down, Raiders.
From the gun, Smith. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And now it's second down. Back to the air, it's Smith. Finds him over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
Smith back to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Smith on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. And again, it's Smith. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Pressure comes, Smith. And he's in, touchdown! The Raiders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. And he could have a free play here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter 1st down. Dump off caught by his back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Here's 2nd and 7. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Chase Brown, his intended target, out of the backfield. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. This connects with Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw again, it's Daniels. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To the air again, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. McPherson's kick is good. And going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
On first down, here's Daniels. Setting up the screen. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Daniels on first down. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Working quickly here.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Oh, he's going to run for it. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
But that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4.
A certain variation of this play has really become synonymous with one team. You know what I'm talking about, the tush push over there in Philly. But at its roots, this has been one of the offense's greatest plays long before Jalen Hurts and those Eagles put their own stamp on it. So simple to run, so tough to stop.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Now Daniels to throw. On the move, headed right. Took off with it again. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Before the play clock can expire, we get a timeout from Coach Dan Quinn, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Washington.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Daniel's gonna keep it. 7 yards there, that brings up 2nd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was gonna get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
He was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders only up by a few. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
And now the Raiders call for the 1st of their timeouts. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Brown. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Just 1 yard, and the goal line stand continues. That brings up 4th and goal. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. He'll throw it. Pass complete, screenplay. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders making a 9-point advantage. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. The big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Patterson now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that and you kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Try and push it deep downfield. Pass it down close. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So score this as a win for the Commanders. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a 1-possession game. It's not about how you start, it's all about how you finish.
So for our crew, my partner Brock Ewart and myself, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been Madden Ultimate Team. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from DC.